Hi, I'm Troy from LLM as a Service, and we recently added the capability for you to add MCP servers to agents. I'm going to demo that now. First of all, what is MCP? Now, LLM models have always supported tools. Now, tools were when the LLM required extra information and context they didn't have access to, it would call back to the caller and sort of say, provide this data. And so tools can sort of add context to prompts and they can call applications, other applications to do certain things. The problem was that you had to define that all up front and there was no way of adding them at runtime. And that's what MCP solves. It's a standard protocol now that OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google, and probably all the other LLM models support as a way of publishing servers and allowing them to be discovered at runtime. And let me show you how we do that in LLM as a service. The first step of using MCP in LLM as a service is to create an agent. So we're going to go into the agents page, create a new agent, and we're going to call this web access agent. And we're going to give it some initial system instructions to tell it that we have a tool called fetch, and that if you have to make multiple tool requests, then do them all in one go. So we're going to hit save on that. And then let's go and test that. If we go to the web access here and I say fetch the content from LLM as a service.io, you'll see that it doesn't know how to do that yet. Let's go and fix that. So if we come back in and we edit it, we got a new tab here called MCP servers. What are we going to enter as our MCP server? Well, there's some sites out there which offer public hosting of remote servers, and that's what you need to use because we're a browser-based agent. We're going to use the fetch agent using the SSE protocol. So I'm going to copy that to the clipboard. Now if I come back in and I add a server and I enter that URL, let's try that one more time, then what we're going to do is now we've given this agent access to this SSE server. All right. Let's go out and see what happens now. If I sort of say, now fetch the content from it will now ask us to approve the tool use to go out and do that. So I hit approve and it goes and gets the content. That's it's working. It's now it now has access to the tool provided at that URL and it's calling it in code. But we can actually go one step further. If I say fetch and I'm going to ask it to compare two different websites, what it's going to do now is going to come back sort of saying it needs to do two fetches. We approve that and away it goes. And now it's going to compare those two websites, Glamour and LLM as a service, and give you the pros and cons of each. And that's all there is to adding MCP features to your agents. If you have any questions, just reach out to me at troy@llmasaservice.io or check out our website, llmasaservice.io. Thank you.